Hey, it's director Michael Bay here. The guy who made The Island. So anyway, Raja asked me if I could give some sort of a voice over explaining how one of his leaks are usually made. So I'm going to do just that. These leaks usually take anywhere between a couple hours to a whole day. It depends on the amount of work needing to go into the shot itself. In this instance, he had the model from the official augmented reality app, and so we've got a head start. A lot of this was just using a basic bone rig and fooling around with it for a half hour until something looked sort of convincing. It's by no means polished animation, but it gets the point across. And usually we use reference for something like this, but this is one of those quick turnaround leaks, so we don't have a lot of time to finish it up. And eyeballing it is the best way to go in this case. So once the animation looks okay, we move on blocking out the environment a bit. This isn't necessarily the right order to do things in, but hey, it's supposed to be really quick and dirty. Also, there's no real plan going into this video. It's more or less, let's throw something together in a few hours. So there's probably going to be quite the trial and error process here. I think we're just using Quixel Megascan's assets here for the environment. They have pretty high quality photo scans of rocks and shit, so it adds realism. In addition to the environment, we're now also adding interactive plates. So I guess what we're doing is using live photography of debris exploding and stuff and integrating it with the CGI. That's the quick and effective solution to making it feel like the robot actually exists in the environment. It helps to distract from the unpolished animation too. But I think the more of these live action plates we add, like smoke and fire, the better it's going to look. Of course, now we have the main focus of the video, which is, I guess, the arm transforming into another arm. I think this was a bunch of back and forth, and we eventually settle on the arm just turning into his primal arm with a blade weapon of sorts coming out of it. Pretty random, but eye-catchy. That's all that matters. This is just him going back and forth on whether the arm should just be a giant fist or if it should turn into Primal's head, because I think this movie is sort of a joke to this guy. I get it. It's not the coolest shit in the world, but I don't think it's lame. The trailer looked pretty good. I think the CGI was a bit lame in places, but hey, that happens. I think Primal looks dope. This is just modeling the sword real quick. It looks weird here, but I think you hardly notice it in the final video, so it doesn't really matter. I think we're also adding in some particles flying into the scene to suggest a larger world beyond the frame. That's always a good thing. Okay, more smoke and stuff, some explosions. I approve. The thing is, you really want Primal to be a badass, so making sure he looks good in the frame and framing the camera correctly really matters. Dropping in some final touches to the environments. I think he's using a model of Mecha Godzilla there and just giving it the same texture as Primal. Later in the finished video, if you look carefully, you'll notice some Scorponok's on the ground along with Arce and Squeaks from the last night.
Power is primal.
Yeah, that was my time, so bye guys.